The U.S. military is making plans for a major outbreak of swine flu. Troops will be used to help civilian authorities, but there are also preparations being made to protect military forces from catching and spreading the disease within their ranks. Marianne Silver is live in Atlanta now. And Marianne, why is the military so concerned, and what led to this type of action to try and stop the spread?
Hi, Kelly. The military has confirmed over 2,300 cases of swine flu among active duty troops. And if you added that some of the family members of active duty troops, it's over 3,800. So they're very concerned about it spreading. You know, a lot of military personnel work in close contact with each other, often working in the same office and even bunking together. So just like what we've seen over the summer with those kids in summer camps, the virus spreading quickly, they're worried about the same thing happening to the military.
Yeah, and certainly could weaken the military troop strength if that should happen. Exactly what is being done, however, to prevent H1N1 from spreading among the troops to begin with?
Well, Kelly, military personnel are being advised to take, all sorts of precautions, including, if they're bunking right next to somebody, they're asking them to sleep head to toe rather than right next to each other to avoid coughing or sneezing in each other's faces. Also, they've advised people to move their bunks further apart just to put space between each other. I mean, they're trying to think of anything that they can possibly do to keep this from spreading, and they want to get a handle on it because the military has offered to be there to provide testing for H1N1 to the public and also to distribute vaccines once they've been developed. I mean, they've offered their resources, so they want to be ready just in case something happens.
Yeah, and to some it may sound unusual, but it really isn't. You're taking all those kinds of precautions to make sure it doesn't spread. But like military troops, Marianne, young people, they seem to be at a greater risk for swine flu, with kids going back to school now in the fall. What are health officials saying about that scenario?
Well, Kelly, that is a big concern. CDC officials announced earlier this week that they are worried that we're going to see a huge increase in the number of cases, even more so than what we saw in the spring when everything started, because kids are going to be going back to school. They identified hundreds of cases in kids that attended summer camps over the summer. That's got them worried because the kids, of course, in classrooms are going to be in close contact with each other, and they're racing right now to get a vaccine available. They're going to have 40 million doses, they hope, by September, and another 120 million by mid-October, and they're hoping that that's going to hopefully help keep it from spreading if they can get some people vaccinated.
Absolutely, and you can be sure that a lot of parents out there are indeed very concerned about this one. Marianne Silver, live in Atlanta. Thank you, Marianne. Good to see you.
Thanks, Kelly. Good
All
to
right,
see you.
pay attention to this one.
I know
you like to go to movies.
Yeah.